Welcome back to Low Expectations, where the stories are strange and the standards are low. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Lindsay. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Technically, for you guys, happy Wednesday.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay.
Do you recall when
Okay.
I told you about the irradiated wasps?
Yes, I do. I do recall. Okay. Let me get ready for this. Let me prepare.
So, I was wrong. The factory they were in, well, it was a factory, but it was like a nuclear factory where they're making weapons. At one point. I don't know if they're still making weapons there, but they were. The wasp nest was found, wasps. Which also, watching back that, or not watching, listening back to that episode, I cannot say wasp.
No.
It comes out like I'm like calling a cat, like, pss, pss, pss.
And also, Erica can't say hanger.
True, yeah, she
Hanger.
can't pronounce G's.
Hanger.
Pin pom.
Pim pom. We also
But
can't say the double T's. Mitten.
that I can't either, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Button.
Button.
It, like, comes out like almost like a soft D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just roll over it. Button.
Wonder if that's like wonder if that's like something we got from like how we were raised. Like
Potentially.
Who talks like that?
Also, like, Canton.
Yeah.
Button.
Canton.
Mitten. I don't know.
Huh.
Obviously, there's less of an accent there. It's just skipping over.
Laziness. We have
Yep.
lazy mouths.
Lazy mouths. That's
So
okay.
sorry. But yeah, so the wasp nest they originally found was inside the factory. Mm-hmm. They've now found several outside
Why? Where?
in the
Why?
surrounding areas of just
So what
irradiated
happens
wasps.
now?
I mean, they're trying to eradicate them, but like, you know, how many more are there out there that they haven't found? And I just feel like one of two things is going to happen. A, Pokemon. We're gonna get Pokemon. I'm
down.
gonna get a Beedrill of my own very soon. Or two, this is going to end up with like the wasp version of Mothra from like Godzilla, and
Okay.
we're going to get Kaiju.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know.
Cool.
Either way, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how
I'm
this
excited
goes.
for you.
Yeah, thank you. My other talking point today is have you heard, and like, this happened like a couple years ago, but she was just like sentenced last month.
Okay.
Erin Patterson.
No, I have not heard of that.
Okay, so she's from Australia. Mm-hmm. And she just got found guilty last month, and then more details came out like a couple days ago, which is why it like came across my feed. But in 2023, she killed her in-laws
Oh my god.
by serving them beef Wellington made with death cap mushrooms.
Oh my god, I did hear about that.
Yeah, she was just found guilty, and she like tried to like say like, oh, I bought these like dehydrated mushrooms at like a Chinese market or something like 3 months ago, and crazy that, you know, I also had tummy trouble.
Sweetheart, you don't just get tummy trouble
Right?
when everybody else died and you're like, I had tummy trouble. That's
Literally.
crazy.
Oopsies.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, she was found guilty, and more details came out like just like within the last few days. Her ex-husband, so she had invited him to the dinner originally, right? And he like didn't go.
Good
Smart.
for him.
So he lived. Well, it turns out she had been poisoning him since like 2021
Oh my god.
with like rat poison.
Oh my god.
She was like making like baked goods, like cookies and brownies and shit, putting rat poison in them, giving them to him because like they were separated, so he wasn't like living together, and saying like, "Oh, your daughter made these for you."
How'd they find that out?
He had apparently like been getting so sick that he went to the hospital a few times, like to the point where like he was in a coma for like a week
Oh my god.
at one point. Yeah, because of this rat
Oh my
poison.
God.
And
Why
I
is
don't
she
know how
crazy?
they like.
Why is she trying to kill everybody? Her in-laws, her ex. What?
She was upset about being separated.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she like so they had gotten separated, I think, in 21, and the catalyst to like killing the in-laws, I think, was in 2022. There had been some kind of like I think he said his accountant made an error, where when he filed his taxes, he filed as single rather than as like a family. So and I don't understand like taxes.
I don't
I'm
either.
stupid. I use TurboTax.
Could
And
tell
it
you,
does it
yeah,
for me.
TurboTax, and it just does it for you.
But he had like his accountant has fucked up his taxes, and so as a result, she couldn't claim the children, and so like she didn't get like. I don't even think it was she. It wasn't that she was claiming the children on her taxes. I think it was some kind of like public assistance she was getting for the kids, and she was no longer able to claim that because of how he filed, and so like she just went like
ballistic. I mean, it's an accident.
Yeah,
accidents occur.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to kill his entire family.
That's so fucked up.
It's crazy.
What's wrong with people? People surprise me every day.
Yeah. Australians, man.
Australians.
Her and fucking Kathy. Nuts.
Did you see that shooting that happened at the Cuyahoga County Fair?
No.
Yeah, apparently a bunch of teenagers, potentially. I could be mistaken. I don't know exactly if it was teenagers, young adults. They got into like this big brawl at the Cuyahoga County Fair, and then it ended up in like I saw videos, and like you don't see what happened if anybody actually got shot, but guns were fired. So I don't know. I hope everybody's okay, but I thought that was crazy. Because we usually go to the Cuyahoga. I think we always, we go to the Randolph. I don't know if we've gone to the Cuyahoga County Fair, but we usually go to Stark and Randolph, and sometimes Wayne County.
Wayne County.
So, but.
Huh. That's crazy. That is.
I don't know. Yeah. It's unfortunate. People need to be less crazy.
Yeah.
People need to just calm down. It's been a rough couple of weeks, I feel like. There's been a lot of crazy stuff. Have you seen that lady about who's in love with her psychiatrist? Have you seen those TikToks?
I'm not really on TikTok ever. But no, I haven't seen.
No one to talk to about this. There's a lady, okay? She's crazy. And she has like this 25-part series, and she's not done with it. I'm waiting for the next part right now. It's like my TV show, where she's like, she fell in love with her psychiatrist, and she's blaming him for being manipulative, and I'm like, he was just therapying you, ma'am, or psychiatristing you. Like, it was just you were the one with the problem. And then people started doing a deep dive. Turns out her psychiatrist is a psychiatrist for schizophrenia. Oh. Which then just made everything make sense, because she was saying, like, he wasn't supposed to let me come every month, but he let me come and see him every month.
I think that's actually pretty... Like, that's a long time to go between appointments. Like, normally I think, like, you know...
Well, because, like, it's a psychiatrist, not a therapist.
Oh.
So she was using him more for therapy, though, but, like, he was still a psychiatrist for her meds, so she was supposed to see him once every 3 months, but she was seeing him once a month, and she goes, well, turns out he didn't even need to see me every month, but he made sure that he could see me every month. And it's like, girl, I think it's just you had a very severe case of whatever you have going on.
Yeah, that's like, you're projecting pretty heavily.
Yeah, and she's like, he just wanted me. And, like, he wouldn't admit because he wouldn't cross those boundaries. And I'm just like, girl, you need another one.
I wonder if her psychiatrist is, like, aware of these TikToks.
Yeah, I think he made a TikTok. Oh. She doxed him. Yeah.
Yikes.
So he knows. He is aware.
Hopefully he get a restraining order.
I would absolutely get a restraining order.
Jesus Christ.
I would get a restraining order and maybe some other things. My tragus is poking the inside of my ear right now, and it hurts. No, she needs to go get help.
Yeah.
She needs some help. And then she's also talking to ChatGPT. So she named her ChatGPT Henry and Claudia. And she does only the voice with them, and there's a lot of chit chat, and it like she talks to them like they're real. It's disturbing. The whole thing is very, very disturbing.
Yeah, you know, I'm how I am. I don't trust GPT. I don't use it. I don't like it. I don't think it should be a thing, and that is one of the reasons why I don't think that people have a hard enough time, like, living in reality as it is, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's just going to further hurt people that maybe don't have the
Firmest grasp.
Yeah, firmest grasp on reality is a good way to put it.
No, that's fair. I also I heard it isn't good for the planet.
Oh no, absolutely not. It's like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's terrible for the environment as well.
I just wonder why.
Because you have to, use so much power and, resources to keep those servers running.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Interesting.
But on the line of schizophrenia, so actually, like, last night or the night before, I was on Instagram because I do use that.
But you can't use TikTok.
I don't trust it anymore.
Okay.
I don't trust Instagram that much either, but, it's better
Fair.
in my opinion. But, and I came across, and it's not funny. It's actually, it's concerning for this person.
Uh-huh.
But there's a man on there, and I don't even remember his name. I came across it. I watched a few videos on his account, and I was like, concerning. Hopefully he gets the help he needs. But it was a video of a coffee maker, like the inside of a coffee maker, and like in like the caption and like this like a overlay of text on the video itself, he was like, my coffee maker is like screaming at me and calling me slurs and giving me death threats, and it's just like the coffee maker running, and I was like, what?
No.
Like where's the hidden subtext that I'm not getting?
Yeah.
And I like looked through the comments and people were like, I don't remember his name, but they were like, hey man, like I've been watching your videos for a while, there's nothing there, I really think you need to talk to a doctor about this. And like, so I went and like I watched his other videos, and yeah, there's a lot of them where he's like, he's very obviously having some kind of mental health crisis. And yeah, it's just it's very sad. It's very sad, and I really truly hope he gets the help he needs. But it's also almost morbidly like fascinating. If that
it is,
that feels terrible to say, but it is. Like it's so interesting to like see their perspective and like what they're them talking about. Like, oh, I'm hearing these voices coming out of this object, and you're just watching a video, and it's nothing. There's nothing like happening.
Yeah.
Or like he was convinced that there's some kind of like device in the ceiling of his shop that was like intercepting his cell phone transmission, and he's like going up and like, because there's a drop ceiling, and he's going up and he's looking, he's like, look at these wires, and they're just like normal wires.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like that is like a common thing with schizophrenia, I've noticed, like, because I had known someone whose parent was schizophrenic, and they were adamant that like there was like implanted chips in them, or like the government was watching them, all this stuff. And I feel like that's like I feel like a large indicator a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Of like a mental illness. But I've seen them on TikTok too, where they like, they'll be videoing something, and you're like, that's just like, oh, this car's been following me. They've been following me for months now. And then like, it's literally just traffic going by.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, so the other part to his saga, and so there's almost like a I don't want to say credibility, but there's almost like a shred of something there, because there was a man who was like a former, I don't think it was director, but he was like a higher up in the CIA. And like this guy that on Instagram like had like filmed like all of his like credentials, his documentation, his like certificates from the CIA, all of these like medals and awards and everything else he's gotten from the CIA for working on, and again I'm drawing like blanks, but it was like working on like things to do with like intelligence protocols and like cyber warfare, almost stuff like that. And he's like, this guy, like, sought me out, like, he knew all about me, and it's just like, that's weird to be in contact with someone, like, so, but at the same time, like, what if that man, like, how, to a point, to an extent, like, how much can you take before you yourself kind of, like,
start
have a
to
bit of a break? Yeah, like, if you're so in deep to all this, like, government stuff, and then you're seeing that, like, that seedy side, you're seeing that, like, almost like nefarious, like kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like undercover.
Yeah, like almost undercover, like, like this incognito operations sort of thing. Like, how much
So
can
you
you...
get like paranoid.
Yeah, right. You absolutely, you would start seeing things that aren't there. You're starting to make these connections.
Yeah.
And it just, it's wild to me.
Yeah. I don't think I could do it.
No. No, absolutely. I feel like that's, you would have to, you would have to
Keep
have
me
such,
in my-
like, strong mental health.
Yeah. Keep me in my quaint little life.
Right.
Keep me here, grounded. It's best that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
Safe.
So, I don't know. It's interesting. Mental health is interesting.
Absolutely, yeah. The things that your brain can do, can make you perceive.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They talk about how if you, like, you can be easily persuaded into believing that you committed a crime that you didn't commit.
No.
Like being in interrogation, you'll start to...
Like, you get, like, false memories and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah. The power of the brain.
Yeah. So fragile. Just
So fragile.
Little
Like
gelatin just wiggling around in there.
Like a little butterfly.
Yeah. Nuts.
Wow. Interesting. Intriguing.
I thought so.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. I hope you all enjoyed. So, tonight, this evening, we are going to talk about two separate but related, potentially, kind of, well, they're related. But, how much are they related? We'll see. Cases.
I don't like that.
We're going to start with Zigmund Adamski. So, Zigmund Adamski, Jesus, I already.
That's okay. We'll get there.
Born August 1923 in Poland, married his wife, Leocadia. Her name, she goes by Lottie.
Perfect.
In 1957. 3 years after saying their vows, they moved to Tingley, a little town in Yorkshire, England, where he would work at the Lofthouse Colliery as a coal miner. They were friendly, but not really, like, notable in their town. They mostly kept to themselves. They were just, like, average folk. Like, they weren't,
Yeah.
super outgoing. The afternoon of June 6th, 1980, Adamski, who's 56 at this time, leaves his home in Tingley to go do some grocery shopping at the local shops on what would become the last day he was seen alive. Now, he lived close enough that he would often, like, walk to the shops rather than drive. On this afternoon, the last account we have of him is from his neighbor, who would report that he exchanged greetings with Adamski as he passed in front of their home, and that everything seemed normal, like nothing was out of the ordinary. Lottie would end up calling the police to report him missing when he still wasn't home by that evening. Not only was it out of character for him, but also, he was just going to get groceries. That shouldn't take that long. No. But the next day was the wedding of his goddaughter, which he wouldn't have missed for the world. So obviously, like, something
happened
is concerning here. 5 days later, his body is found in Tomlin's coal yard in Todmorden, which is about 20 miles away from his home. Mm-hmm. He's on top of a pile of coal, and he's found by the son of the owner of the yard, Trevor Parker. Now, Parker had been at the yard earlier that day from about 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and reports that he did not see anything strange. Like, nothing that, like, stuck out to him.
Okay.
But when he comes back to the yard a few hours later, about 3:45 p.m., he finds Adamski, I don't remember how I'm saying his name now.
Uh-oh.
Right. And immediately calls the police. So Police Constable Alan Godfrey is first to arrive on the scene at a smidge after 4 p.m. and begins to examine the body. He determines the cause of death to be a heart attack. But if that's the case, then why is the body found face down on top of a 10 to 12 foot pile of coal?
Yeah.
Side note, it's speculated that his body was put there from above.
Oh.
Because there's no evidence of anyone going up or down that pile of coal, which, if you're lugging
a body up coal.
That's going to be a difficult thing to do. Like, that's dead weight. You're going to, like, slip,
Well, not only that, but also, like, there would be, you'd think, like, marks.
Yeah.
Like, there would be, like, not like an indent in the coal, but, like, you would be able to see the path that was traveled.
Absolutely, yeah. And more than that, so not only are there, like, no marks, but he's completely clean. There's no smudges of coal or dust or anything on his clothes, his skin, his person, other than like where he's like laying and touching the coal, like when they found the body.
Yeah.
That's the only. That's
Nothing
it.
else.
There's nothing else. There's no like, because you would think like,
He'd be dirty.
you're gonna be dirty. Like your
coal.
shoes are gonna be dirty. You're gonna have like coal dust up the back of your legs. Nothing.
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 I don't like that.
Right? Crazy. And also, this happened like in the middle of the day. This is mid-afternoon. No one sees anything.
Yeah.
Nothing reported.
What, did they know time of death?
Yes. Well, but that we're gonna come to that.
Okay. I'll slow my roll. I'm getting excited here.
Yeah. But so in the way he's dressed is a little strange too. This is something to take note of.
Okay.
So he's dressed in a clean suit again, no coal. He's got an overcoat and like the suit, like the vest of the suit on, but no shirt. Yeah.
So they took his shirt.
Right. Where's the shirt? People don't just
Who
dress
steals
like that.
just the undershirt?
Yeah.
Steal the undershirt's not what you want. It's the suit.
Right. Yeah.
Huh.
No, he's just naked, in a vest and a jacket and his pants. I mean, he's not really naked. He's
Okay,
missing
just his
button-up shirt. Yeah.
chest is out.
Yeah. But his watch and his wallet are also missing. And it's reported that it almost seemed like someone else tried to dress him, or like his corpse. Like his clothing was not really like put on correctly. Like his like the buttons on the jacket are like uneven. Like, like somebody like missed a button or something.
Yeah.
His shoes not tied correctly. His pants, his zippers down. So it's like a little
Suspicious.
odd,
Yeah.
suspicious.
Was that what he was wearing when he left?
That's a good question, and I don't think it ever said.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we just keep
not
on
something
trucking along. We don't need that information. Didn't need it. Didn't want it. Forget I asked, actually.
I feel like if it was, he would at least be like wearing a shirt.
Oh, yeah.
The
No.
shirt's definitely missing. But like
I'm just
also
wondering. It's just interesting to go out in a full suit
to get groceries. Yeah, that's a little.
That's just
A
where
little
my
odd.
mind
But
goes.
at the same time, this was in 1980.
That's what I'm saying. It's interesting. Nobody's been walking around in
Yeah.
full like tuxes in 1980.
I could see like the 50s.
Yeah.
And maybe even like I could make an
The
argument
20s.
for like the 70s, like especially like missing the shirt, like you're
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
disco
you're
king.
hippieing it out. But that's the 80s. This sounds like a fine gentleman going out to get groceries to supply for the fam bam.
Yeah.
I doubt he would go shirtless.
Probably not. I would hope not, at least.
I believe just them describing the clothes and saying that the undershirt was missing. I'm presuming that this was the outfit that he went missing in. Minus the undershirt.
Minus the shirt, yeah.
Okay. Understood.
So not only is he like not dressed properly,
Yeah.
but his face is said to be like contorted in terror. Yeah. So again, heart attack.
I mean, it could be mistaken
Looking
for
unlikely.
terror, but I just don't understand why you're on the top of a coal hill and you have a heart attack.
Yeah. And his hair was also crudely chopped. So somebody had given him...
Somebody cut his hair?
Yeah. Yeah. Crudely.
Crudely.
So
That's weird.
it's not he didn't go to a barber.
No. That's so weird.
Yeah. And despite being missing for 5 days, when they like examined the corpse, they estimated like from his beard growth that it'd only been 1 day since he'd shaved.
So he was alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So his back of his head, neck, shoulders, the entire like back upper half of him is covered in burns. The burns are covered in a gel-like ointment, and the forensic scientists, like who were sent samples of the ointment, can't identify what it is. Like it is not something of here.
Oh.
Yeah. Right?
Spooky.
Creepy. And other than that, like there's no like signs of like foul play. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
like beat, he wasn't cut, he wasn't like, bleeding anywhere.
I hate that.
Nothing like that. He's not malnourished. He's not dehydrated.
I wonder if they tested the contents of his stomach.
That's a good question. That would be
Interesting.
yeah. Like what's in there? What have you been eating?
It's been
buddy?
5 days. If he's not malnourished, even
Yeah.
after 5 days, if you are gone for 5 days and you have not eaten, you will lose weight.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
2 to 3 pounds per week, I believe, if you are eating around 1,300 calories a day. Speaking from experience. And so I can't imagine how much you would lose if you go essentially 5 days without a meal.
Right.
I mean, I could imagine probably at least 5 pounds, a pound a day.
Yeah.
We could assume, right?
I would think so.
I feel like it's safe to assume a pound a day. So he wouldn't be technically malnourished, but he would weigh less.
He's an adult man, so yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. And again, like, he's clean. Like, he's not dirty. He has very obviously, like, not been, like, roughing it outside. Like, he's not, like, living on the streets or in the forest or anything. So, strange. So, his post-mortem examination was performed at the Royal Halifax Infirmary by Dr. Alan Edwards, who deduced that Adamski, his name is going to haunt me, had passed between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. on the same day that he was found. But the burns were about 2 days old.
Oh.
Right.
Wonder where he was.
Yeah. Crazy. Strange.
Okay.
Space.
Space. He was in outer space.
The coroner.
Coroner.
The coroner presiding over his body was James Turnbull, who would go on to say that it was the biggest mystery of his career, although he does not believe it to be of supernatural / extraterrestrial origins.
Okay.
Which, I mean, like, how do you explain the ointment, buddy? Or anything else?
That's what I'm saying.
The cause of death was debated so much that it took months for them to come to an agreement, and it was eventually ruled as a heart attack. So, Godfrey was right, I guess. Supposedly. During the investigation into his death, they did check all of the area hospitals to see if, like, he had been admitted or, like, seen for those burns. But there's no record of him going to any of them. When they were interviewing Adamski's family in 2005, the family provided some interesting information. So Adamski had been in a feud with a family member who had been having marital trouble, to the point that this family member's wife had moved in with Adamski and Lottie and had taken out a restraining order against her husband. His family believes that this man could have taken him, and that while being held against his will, he may have suffered, like, a heart attack, either from the stress of, like, the situation or just natural causes. That doesn't really explain the burns, though, or the unidentified ointment, or how his body ended up on top of a pile of coal.
Right.
Mysteriously.
Yeah.
And to this day, his case remains unsolved.
I don't like that.
No. It's creepy. It's so creepy. Like, what happened?
So interesting. I would love to know. The cream is, like, the biggest tell for me.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah. That and the fact that, like, again, there's no way his body could have gotten up there.
Well, so my thought process is, let's say you have two people holding the body. Let's say you got somebody with the legs, somebody with the arms, and you're going up the hill. Okay? And you're making your way up. I could potentially see that occurring. So that one, I'm like, okay, maybe you can explain that away. What you can't explain away, in my eyes, is the cream.
Yeah, no, the cream definitely can't be explained. But, I mean, at the same time, not in regards to the cream. If, like, why? Who took him? Mm-hmm. Where was he? And at that point, if this is something malicious, where you're hiding his body,
yeah,
why keep him well fed and nourished?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Why water him?
Yeah.
Unless maybe, like, you're, an alien experimenting on him.
True.
In your spaceship.
In your spaceship.
Spaceship.
I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, well,
I don't like it. Oh, okay.
So that's pretty strange.
Yeah.
It's about to get weirder.
Oh.
Do you remember first responder, police constable, Alan Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just...
Yeah.
First on the scene.
I was like, wait, are we talking about a different story?
No, same story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, now, during this time, this portion of time, there were a lot of UFO sightings being reported around Britain, but especially so in Todmorden, to the point that it was called UFO Alley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, so about 6 months after Adamski had been found, November 28th, to be exact, of 1980, Godfrey is out on patrol. It's about 5 a.m., and he's on his way to investigate cows that have been disappearing and reappearing.
I'm sorry? Not the cows? Why?
This is like classic alien behavior.
Yeah.
Like, what is that video game? Destroy Humans?
Oh
Destroy
my
All
god, I
Humans?
love that video game. That's such a
Just
good
go
one.
around kidnapping cows.
Yeah, that was like my favorite thing to do was just drive around and take the cows.
Right.
Okay.
So,
I need more information. Where are they go? Okay, where's their starting point? Where is their end point?
well, I have no idea. But
Damn
they're like,
it!
they're in fields. They're disappearing. Can't
Okay.
find them.
Okay.
And then they reappear. And then they disappear. At this point, when he's called to come investigate, the cows have gone missing again.
I don't like that.
The cows are not in the fields.
Where are they gone? Where are the little babies going? Who's taking them? Imagine you're the cow. And you're just sitting here one day, and then boop.
Just chewing your cud, just having your little cow life.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you're in a fucking spaceship.
Yeah. Also, like, what are they doing to the cows?
Honestly, what are they doing to the cows?
Why do you want them?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Like, what? I get kidnapping, like, us and like, taking humans
Yeah.
to, like, experiment on.
But the cows?
The cows. And, like, why? Is it only cows? Or, like, are cows the only thing that we're noticing?
Is it goats, too?
Yeah. Like, are
Is
you
it
taking chickens?
Is it chickens?
Are you, like, abducting, like, exotic animals? Is that where the rhinoceroses have gone?
That's where they rhinoceros have gone.
Yeah. Like, you know?
For shame.
If I was an alien and I was choosing to abduct something,
It definitely wouldn't be.
it wouldn't be a cow.
Actually, no, I lied. It would be a cow.
I would take a house cow.
It'd be a spaceship cow.
Yeah, my little spaceship cow. I'd give him a little space helmet. And some moon boots.
Moon boots! That'd be so
Moon.
cute. Moon boots. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So.
I'm on the same page.
But yeah, so missing cows, 5 a.m. He's on his way to try and figure out
Where the fuck these
where
cows
these
are
cows
flying
are
off
going.
to. Yeah.
So he's driving down the road, and he spots what he thinks is an
A cow? Boom! Right there in front of him. They found themselves.
We're getting steak tonight, boys. I'm not taking this cow back.
That's our cow. This is the fee.
Yeah, right.
Finder's fee.
This is my reward. I deserve
Prime
this.
rip.
So he's on Burnley Road, going to find the cows. He sees what he believes is an overturned bus, or perhaps, I don't know. I don't see how these are like in the same realm, but he thinks it's either an overturned bus or a hot air balloon that's gone down. Those are just two
Very
different things.
different things, and I don't think you can mistake one for the other.
I don't either.
Unless you've seen each and you've been like, yeah, checks out.
Maybe he thought because you know hot air balloons can have like different like balloon designs. So maybe he thought it was a
No,
bus.
I don't. No, absolutely not. No, this is just, that does not check out.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what he thinks. But he gets closer, you know, wanting to investigate. I'm sure, like wanting to like make sure no one's hurt.
And
He,
it's a
you know,
cow. Sorry.
maybe they've taken the cows.
Yeah.
You never know.
Carry on.
It's the heist of the century. Cow heist.
Intriguing to me.
Bovine. But he gets closer and he starts to realize this is not at all a bus or a hot air balloon. And even worse, whatever he's looking at is hovering about 5 feet off the ground.
No. No. Gone. Bye.
Right.
Turn that car around.
You know, this is too much. Cows are disappearing. There's a dead man with inexplicable gel.
On his
I've had
back.
enough.
No, I would have enough too.
strange things.
That poor guy.
Yeah, right. But he's in his car still. He's staring at this floating object, and he starts trying to call it in. Guys, we have a problem. But radio's dead. His personal radio does not work either. Like he cannot. Like nothing's going through.
I don't like that.
He's by
either.
himself. He's on his own.
All right, that's when you turn
Against
around
this
and you
floating craft.
leave.
Right. You would think.
Gone. Drive away.
I will say, in his defense, he at least doesn't get out of the car. He stays in his car, which is more than I can say for, like, Barney and Betty Hill.
No, true. Yeah, even then, I'm sorry. Put it in fucking reverse.
Yeah. Like,
Get out.
He puts
Wrap
it in
it up.
park. And he's like, I'm gonna sketch this.
Oh, good on him.
Yeah, so it's smart, you know? Because, like, they had cameras back then, but I don't think, like
I don't know.
like
Probably
cell
not,
phones.
like, common. I don't
Right,
think
like,
that
you're not
everybody had
carrying a
one on their
camera everywhere.
person.
Right.
Yeah.
So, although I feel like as a police officer, you
probably
should.
should. Yeah.
Like, evidence, whatnot. I feel like that should be pretty standard back then, but
You would think.
who knows? Anyway, so he's in his car. He decides to, like, sketch out what he's looking at, which he states is a diamond-shaped object taking up the entire road. He would estimate it to be about 20 feet wide and 14 feet high, which I feel like is small for a spaceship.
20 feet wide, 14 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're in if you're going through space, like, how far do you have to travel? And I just feel like that's not enough space for me to be trapped in this, like, tin can going however long through space. Like, where do you come from? Obviously not anywhere in our solar system, or I feel like we would have found you.
I don't know. They're in a small spacecraft. We might not have found them.
True.
I mean, that's about 3 Chets long. Almost 4. Chet's 6'4".
Okay.
So
it's
12,
2 Chets high.
18. I feel like 3 1/4
Yeah.
Chets.
I just feel like that's not enough space. Like, I'm gonna get cramped living in that.
And then 2 Chets tall.
Yeah. No. I need more space.
That's fair. I
I'm
would need
gonna
more
be stuck
space than that.
somewhere.
That's like I don't know. Maybe it's like their version of camping.
Yeah, but, like, camping, you're not stuck in the tent forever. You get
They
to
weren't.
get out.
They were getting out, and somebody fucking interrupted them. How was their pit stop? Somebody said, "Pull over, I have to pee." Like, fuck. All right, next exit's Earth. Fuck. All right.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give you that.
They were not planning. That was not a planned stop. They had places to be.
Was it, though? Because what about those cows?
That's their fast food.
Oh, no! That's terrible. Not the cows.
Sorry.
Oh, we'll eat the cows.
We eat the cows. That is our fast food.
Literally. So, I guess that's not too bad. Still, though. How many cows do you need? Oh, yeah. You know what? Where are they putting the cows? Cows are pretty fucking big. Where are you storing all of these cows?
In a 14-foot by 20-foot.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's not enough. That's not enough room. So, not that big, but the bottom is also spinning. So, like, not the top half, just the bottom portion spins. Which, again, I feel like is just taking more space away from me to live. So.
That might be their engine.
Yeah, but then you don't even have 14 feet of, like, room.
You don't need the 14 feet.
What?
Technically.
No, if part of it is being taken up by the engine, you know, you can't live in the engine. I mean,
No.
it's gonna be a problem,
Especially if it spins like that.
right? And he also notes that it's completely noiseless, it's silent.
That'd be nice. Oh, it's like our electric cars.
Yeah. Well, that's a hum.
They hum.
That's a noise.
I
He said there
heard
was no
that they
noise.
actually make the cars make that noise, and that's not like the car. That's not actually the noise that the car makes, but they make that noise so that they don't have.
So it's not like unsettling to us.
Well, yeah. So it's not like literally 100% silent, so that other people so that like you don't get hit in the parking lot because you're not paying attention.
That's smart. Yeah.
So they make like that ominous. I honestly would prefer them to be silent. SBD.
Yeah. I mean, if as a driver, yes, but like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Just if you're gonna hit me, I don't want to know you're coming.
that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. The ignorance is bliss.
Yep. But that's I heard they make that noise.
Yeah. Also, though, that's a liability for the driver. And I mean, you could get sued. I feel I would purposefully try to get hit to sue.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you coming, so I'm gonna sue your car company.
I don't look when I cross the road.
Okay. Well.
Because, first off, last I checked, I have the right of way. So, you should be watching out for me. Second of all, hit me.
Put me out of my misery.
Let me collect that payout, baby. I almost got hit one time in the Walmart parking lot. I was literally about a foot away from getting absolutely blasted by a car. And I really should have just let her do it.
Yeah. Pay some bills down.
Yeah.
Although, now that we're talking about it, I don't know if that counts as, like, premeditation. Premeditatively hurting ourselves.
Well, technically, I didn't, like, plan to get hit by a car. I'm just not going to fight if it happens. You know, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to do anything to prevent it. But I'm not planning to get hit by a car.
Understandable.
I just wouldn't be mad if it happened. I say that now, but...
Yeah, and then when you're paralyzed.
I'm gonna look back and be pissed. You dumb fucking slut! Look both ways. Everybody just look both ways. I'll start looking both ways. You look both ways. We'll make a pact. If we both do it, I'll be okay with it.
We'll be
fine.
Safety first.
Safety first, people.
Yeah.
Same as condoms.
Duh. Please, safety first. Anyway, so unfortunately though, he does lose time. So there's a bright flash of light, and when he opens his eyes again, half an hour has passed, and he's about 30 yards down the road. Yeah, but he's still in his car.
I don't like.
Right.
What happened for those 30 minutes? Does he still have his picture?
Yeah, he does have the picture still.
Okay.
I think you can find a picture of it online, I think. So not only does he lose time, like, and he's like 30 yards down the road though, the boot, or the sole of his boot, is split horizontally. Yeah. And there's an itchy, irritated mark on the sole of the foot. Of the foot!
Of the foot!
Of the foot!
Not the foot!
Of the foot that the boot is split on. So.
Something cut him.
Yeah. Tried to tickle his foot. Took his little tootsies.
Get in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he goes back up the road to where the UFO.
Brave man. I would immediately try and see if I have service now to call somebody. Yeah. Do I have people I can call?
You would think. But again, at least he, like, at this point is staying in this car.
He's a brave soul.
So, but yeah. But so he goes back. And mind you, it had been raining.
Okay.
Where the UFO had been. Completely dry. Yeah. And a bus. What? Proof. Yeah.
Proof.
A bus comes up, like, the road at this time and gets out because obviously, like, there's a cop car in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And a cop, in the middle of the road as well. Just, right. Like, staring at this dry patch. And, the bus driver does, like, stroking out. Corroborate. He's like, yes, this ground is dry. Strange.
They need a whole... How many people does it take to tell if the ground is dry?
But the cow herd that was missing, they are later found in a field behind a locked gate. Now again, it's been raining all night. Mm-hmm. The field is muddy. There are no hoof prints to or from that locked gate.
Do you think this is a case of two farmers in a dispute of accidentally misplaced cows?
I don't know. There were no tracks, though. That's the thing.
True.
If there were tracks, I mean, like, yeah, that's somebody's fucking with you. Somebody's taking your cows. Somebody's playing a little practical cow joke. Yeah. Okay. But there's no hoof prints. I mean, you're not just like picking up cows.
Yeah.
And moving them.
No.
So.
I still do feel for the cows.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
They're confused.
Yeah.
They don't deserve this.
Yeah, that's not fair.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm intrigued. And the cows, I'm a little... What benefit do you have for just picking up a whole group of cows and saying, bloop?
They need milk for their cereal.
I just don't think you need a bunch of cows for that.
Maybe they're playing a practical joke on us.
Maybe. Okay.
You know,
I'll buy. I'll bite.
Yeah, you never know. But that same morning, though, 3 other police officers, as well as another bus driver, would later report having seen strange lights in the sky. So the bus driver was also on Brunley Road, about 3 miles away from where Godfrey had been, and he contacts the police after seeing a brilliant white object around the same time as Godfrey's encounter. Mm-hmm. The officers had been on a stakeout on the moors of Calder Valley, which was about 9 miles away, investigating investigating stolen motorcycles when they saw a brilliant blue-white glow descending into the valley towards Todmorden shortly before Godfrey's encounter. Mm-hmm. Godfrey decides, upon prompting from a friend, to visit a hypnotist to see if he can recover what happened in that missing half an hour.
I don't like...
No. While under hypnosis... While under hypnosis, he claimed that the UFO had stopped his car engine, filled his radio with static, and then blinded him with an intensely bright light, which caused him to lose consciousness. His next supposed memory was being inside a room that looked very much like that of a regular house. There was a large black dog in the room, and a heavily bearded man assisted by several small robot-like creatures. He said they were about the size of a 5-year-old lad, with heads shaped like lamps. The bearded man was dressed in biblical clothes, communicated with Godfrey telepathically, and revealed that his name was Yosef, and that Godfrey already knew him. Yosef promised him a later encounter.
Hold on here. Okay. This feels like blasphemy. First off, you're playing God. Second of all, don't come back. Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay? First off, if you come back, fucking mean it.
Yeah, honestly, because he never did come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least to his knowledge.
My thing is it's like, don't tell me you're gonna come back. Just do it.
Yeah, I don't want that anxiety.
No, exactly. Don't tell me that you're gonna come back and that you have plans to come back. Also, beards?
Bearded aliens.
I have not heard that one before.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, there's a first for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would later state, though, that while he was completely sure of his UFO encounter, and that it was real, he was unsure of whether what he recalled under hypnosis was, factual, or if it was perhaps, him, recalling, maybe a dream, or some kind of, fantasy, or, an amalgamation of, the 2, or 3 if you count, reality. So, he wasn't, 100% on, what he provided during the hypnosis. At some point after the UFO encounter, though, Godfrey's wife is supposedly woken up in the middle of the night by a strange noise, although some reports I found said that, she was already awake and she saw, a flash of light. So, conflicting, and this part of it was, hard to find.
Yeah.
But she tried to wake Godfrey up to, have him check it out, and despite her attempts, he would remain asleep, and she eventually just, says fuck it, and goes to sleep as well. The next morning, though, when they woke up, they had marital relations. Which...
Sex.
Yeah, they abound. Which shouldn't, be a thing of note, especially for, a married couple.
No, that's none of your business.
Yeah. Well, that, and I feel like that should be, pretty normal. Pretty normal.
Standard.
Pretty standard. Wrong! They hadn't had sex since 1977, when he lost a ball!
I need more information here. I need some backstory. Pardon me?
So, in 1977, he had been trying to arrest three guys, and it turned into a fight. They beat him senseless and kicked him literally ballless.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, half ballless. He only lost one ball. He retained one.
Oh, good for him.
But his doctor told him, after fixing what he could, that he would never have sex again, regular sex at least, and that he couldn't impregnate anyone. Like, his
Oh.
little soldiers were gone. Or at least severely,
Not the little soldiers. Okay.
But so they have sex for the first time in years. And she gets pregnant from it. Yeah. So he thinks...
the child of God.
Of alien God.
Alien God. Honestly, I'd be a little worried if there's an alien who comes and calls himself Yosef. Kind of like...
Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then... Suddenly my penis works. That just...
Well, he believes that, like, whatever they did in that
fixed
half
him.
an hour time, they fixed his nutsack. So.
Does he have two now?
No, he still only has the one, but, like...
It just works.
Yeah, it works now. He produces.
I'd be like, come back! Put it on! Fix it!
Just give me a prosthetic.
Yeah, just
Something.
give
Even
me
it out
something
down
down there. Huh. Intriguing.
Yeah. So.
Who knows?
They may be kidnapping cows and people, but at least they fixed his impotency. So.
Good. You know what? Honestly, good. I'm glad that they made that a focus.
Nice
Yeah,
thing.
it was nice.
But at some point the story gets into the hands of the press. So like he had reported it to like his like supervisors, and they were like, "We're not gonna."
No, I'm not gonna pursue
We're
that.
not doing this.
Yeah.
But then later, like after like the other officers also reported, and like it got like higher ups got involved. They did have him make like an official report, and someone within the police station leaked that to the press, and the press just had like a field day with it.
I'm sure. I'm having a field day with it. I'm sure they also.
It literally became like an international spectacle. Like,
Yeah, like let me run a test on your wiener. I want to know. But his wife was happy.
Oh yeah, she had to. Get a baby and I get sex.
Works.
Hallelujah.
Can't wait till he comes back around. Bring him, invite him over for Christmas.
Come on, Joseph.
Come on in. We'll make you a whole turkey dinner.
Yeah.
You don't gotta steal cows. We'll take care of you.
There you go. I'll make you lunch for the rest of your
Bring
life.
the kids. Those little weird lamp people.
Children.
Nah, bring them on in.
Bring the dog,
they're
too.
all welcome. After that, fuck yeah.
But this is considered to be the first alien abduction in the UK.
That
even
has
by,
caused
like,
good.
researchers.
Just in general.
What?
Just in general? Or that has led to some form of...
Oh, no, like in general, like this is the first abduction.
Okay.
Like at least on record.
I believe there were probably more. You're telling me that it's what year? 80?
Yeah, 1980.
And this is the first alien abduction where Egyptians have been drawn about it?
That's true. Well, I mean, like, well, I was gonna say, like, Egyptians, like, their history is in rocks. You're not destroying, well, you could destroy a rock, but it's gonna take a while. The UK had paper. Fire happens.
Just all of our archives lost in one unfortunate fire.
Well,
The Declaration of
like,
Independence
Greece-
burned. Imagine, and that is why the Egyptians were so smart.
Yeah.
Everything was
like,
on rocks.
Yeah, we're putting this in stone, baby.
Yep.
But supposedly several weeks after all of this goes public, Godfrey gets pulled into his inspector's office to speak with a man in a dark suit and tie who introduced himself as the man from the ministry.
I think I've had enough unwarranted visitors. Ministry man,
He's like
Get
the
the fuck
British
out.
Man in Black.
get out. He is the original Men in Black.
The British. Not original, but yeah. Maybe.
Original. That's the first one I've heard about.
That's true. We haven't really covered any of that in the US yet.
Yet.
It's coming, I'm sure. Eventually.
Give us time.
Yeah. But Ministry Man has an inch-thick file with him containing Godfrey's drawing of the spaceship. Godfrey wasn't allowed to see, like, any of the rest of the files, but, like, he's obviously trying to, like, peek.
Yeah.
And, he
I'd
does...
also be like, you have my shit.
Right? Like, what else you got in there, bud?
Yeah.
But he's, like, trying to peek, and he does see the death report of Jesus Christ, Adamski. His death report is in the file.
Oh.
So he like is putting two and two together. Like they think this is connected. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So Ministry Man has Godfrey swear on the official Secrets Act that he would not talk to anyone about what he had seen. Which, I mean, obviously he didn't listen because, like, I think that's his job now, is just talking about.
It's also called the Official Secrets Act. I'm sorry, are we in kindergarten? Listen, this is part of the Official Secrets Act. Don't say shit. No, bite me, okay? Pay me. You don't want me to say anything?
Right, yeah.
Cough up some cash.
That's fair, yeah. Compensate me for my silence. But they didn't, and so he makes his living off of this.
I fucking would too. If I get abducted and my penis magically starts working, I am going to absolutely make money off of that. That is not just, that's a scandal.
Yeah. That's like you. I feel like you could like snake oil that pretty easily.
Oh,
like my penis works now. This is what they use.
Yeah, seriously, I would ride that as literally as long. But like for real, I would go as far with that as I could go.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But so after this meeting, Godfrey starts seeing Ministry Man everywhere.
Do you think her baby is gonna be part alien?
See, that's what I was wondering, but at the same time, this happened in like 1980. Like that baby is now like 50 years old, and like
no, 45.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, 45-year-old alien baby.
Yeah.
Have you noticed any side effects?
Yeah. You got anything weird going on?
Yeah. Do you smell colors?
Do you have any visitors named Yosef?
Do you have X-ray vision?
Maybe. Oh my God. What? I mean, and honestly, if they did get any kind of powers, like, would you go public with that? No, I'm not gonna be a lab monkey.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, pay up! You want to see? You want to see some shit?
I mean, I get that. Yeah. But at the same time, the government's definitely kidnapping you.
Oh, 100%.
Like you're not gonna see the light of day.
See, that's the issue between you and I. I would immediately find myself in a rat lab, like I'd be a lab rat, and then you would be hiding under rocks. I'd be like, dude, look at what I can do. And the cops, I just get surrounded immediately.
No sense of self-preservation.
Not at all.
Not at all. You're walking in front of cars.
Fuck it.
You're getting abducted by the government.
Absolutely. I have none. Not
Jesus.
enough. I need to be in bubble wrap.
Probably. You're joining cults?
It's an accident. It sounded nice. It sounded like a good deal.
We need to put you in a box.
Yeah, honestly, lock it, throw it in the hole in my backyard. I still have not filled in.
It'd be perfect. Nice little hidey hole.
Yeah, honestly.
So yeah, he's definitely being followed by the man. And one night he decides that he has had enough. He's over it. He doesn't want this anymore. So he confronts the guy in a bar and essentially says leave me alone. I've had enough. I don't want to see you again.
Yeah.
Nah. And the guy listens and he never sees him again. But he does go on to say that he wishes he had never seen the UFO, particularly because of the effects on my children. It's not easy having a policeman as a father, but when he's a policeman who saw a UFO, it's even worse.
Here's the thing. If I got to see a UFO and it fixed my wiener, I don't think I'd be wishing that away.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I get where he's coming from because, I don't know that I'd want my dad's wiener just paraded over the news. You know, I don't want kids coming up to talk to me about my dad's wiener.
Fair enough. You got me there. That one, yeah.
Yeah. This would also be the catalyst that influenced Godfrey to quit the police force. He says that due to the to the publicity and the whole incident, he was perceived as keep touching this. I can't stop.
We're gonna have to maneuver it somewhere else for you.
Honestly, I probably need it over here.
Probably, that'd be
so
best.
I talk with this hand too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What have I done? God damn I'm off.
Handcuff me. I can't be trusted.
Next episode, she'll just be like this in the narrative. She's just cuffed down. You don't know how to do that. We'll get you there.
I can't stop it. I don't know. But he is perceived as like an embarrassment to the force, and so he's transferred to Wakefield's police department, but he is still harassed there, and decides to just kind of like wipe his hands of the job and like,
yeah,
over it. I'm gonna take my story and try to get money.
Honestly, that's what I would do.
Yeah, he now works as a public speaker.
Good for him.
Yeah. And while speaking at one event in Halifax in 2014, he would say this about the incident. This was a nuts and bolts craft, not a trick of the mind. I have never seen anything like it. I would swear on the Bible it was from somewhere else. These things have been seen so many times above Todmorden, they call the area UFO Alley. Through the years, his story has stayed consistent, and despite it costing him his job, his credibility, essentially his part of his life, really, he is still insistent that it happened, and that it happened exactly as he recalled it.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. But that's all I had.
That's interesting. I like alien stories. I don't know. I feel like I can be sometimes a little hypercritical.
Yeah, I definitely have like a love-hate relationship with them, because, I fucking hate aliens. And the thought of them makes me want to die. But also, I think it's because like it's such a is visceral the right word? Like a visceral fear? It's such a like a real fear to me. It's like one of like I can watch like movies about serial killers and all that, and it doesn't like affect me. It doesn't like scare me. Like real people are monsters, and people get killed all the time, and it's not like a big deal. And for some reason that like it is a big deal. It's not a big deal to my brain for some reason.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't spook me. It doesn't like actually scare me. Like aliens legitimately do though.
Yeah.
Like the thought of it, like
not me.
Yeah.
Take me. Aliens, if you're listening to this, I want to know what it's like.
Take her. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't come near me.
I just want to know.
I'll cry.
What's it like up there? I want to go look.
You have fun with that.
It'd be fun. It'd be interesting. Let's go for a ride.
No, thank you. I'm fine here. I don't even like airplanes that much, so I don't want to be in a spaceship.
I say that now, and then I get abducted, and I'll freak out. It's
right,
okay.
yeah.
I talk big talk.
And, like, do you think, like, they're not going to let you take Ollie to space, I'm sure.
Oh.
Yeah. He looks like a cow, though, so maybe you could
I think I could get away with it. He looks like a little cow. Just a little mini one. If they ask, it's my house cow.
Yeah, this is the new breed of
allowed to
house
have
cow.
it.
I know he doesn't have hooves.
He doesn't need hooves. He's a different breed. That's all it is. They don't need to know the details of my life. That's my life, not theirs. You're abducting me, remember? I make the rules. Do you want me to go easy? Let me bring my fucking dog.
I don't know that they're gonna care if you go easy, man. I feel like they're just gonna take you regardless.
I'm kicking and screaming and make it difficult for them. I'll pee everywhere. I'll pee on everything.
That just helps them with their samples, I'm sure.
Good.
Also, like, I feel like...
And...
What if they... I've been reading a lot of Star Wars fanfiction.
Oh my god.
Just like, what if they have something like the Force, where they can just, like, freeze you and then you're stuck? Or like Han Solo in the fucking, like, what was it, Carbonite? Carbon something.
Okay.
What do you mean? Han Solo!
Yeah. They won't do that.
Okay. I hope you get taken by a hut.
I want,
Thrown in the Sarlacc pit.
No, I want a Mothman to swoop down and scoop me up and take me away. Or a Jersey Devil.
I will admire from afar. Mothman, though. Mothman can take me. I'll go with him. Absolutely. Jersey Devil, a little too spooky for me. A little too alien-like. That's not normal. Mothman is a man that's moth. I feel like that's more normal.
I don't think so. I think Mothman's also kind of creepy. He's just got a fat ass.
He's got a fat ass.
There's a lot of...
But also, no, he did good. He was warning people. We're going to cover Mothman at some point.
Yeah, we need to, because I don't know the full story. I just know that there's a statue where he's got a nice dumpy. That's about all I keep tabs on, personally.
Should go something Point, West Virginia.
I don't know. There's a town, though, down south near Salt Fork that I went to, and was I with you? No, I was with Erica. Oh my god, the amount of Sasquatch fucking
that if it's near Saltwork, that's probably where they have an annual Sasquatch
it's
conference.
There. Yeah, the amount they have a massive like floor to ceiling Sasquatch statue in the middle of town.
Yeah. I want to go.
Okay, I don't mind going.
Yeah.
It's also the town that looks like they would burn you at the stake for having tattoos or kissing a woman.
All the more fun. Bring it on.
We're bringing pitchforks, baby.
Yeah, pitchforking!
I got looks down there.
Well, they can...
Not good ones.
Suck my ass, bitch.
Yeah. I just can imagine. So.
No.
But we'll go. I mean, we'll put up with it.
For Bigfoot, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These people live out in the boonies.
We'll
the closest thing was a Save-A-Lot.
What?
The only thing I could find was a Save-A-Lot.
It's like Dalton.
There's not a Walmart. I don't know where they get groceries.
They farm. They take care of their own.
Good on them.
I don't know.
That's where aliens go.
Probably. I mean, they seem to like out west, so they like the unpopulated areas. I'm sure less of a chance of being spotted and taken by the government.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Well,
that's my assumption.
The more you know.
Indeed. If you've got your own alien theories, blurry UFO pics, or just want to tell us we're completely wrong, we'd love to hear it. Hit us up on Instagram at Low Expectations Podcast.
Yep.
Subscribe to the Chaos on YouTube at Low Expectations Podcast. And if you're feeling old school, drop us a line at the lowexpectationspods@gmail.com.
And until then, keep your expectations low and your tinfoil hats close, people.
Indeed.
Bye.
Bye.